Hey guys, and welcome to my brand new channel, Game Guru Jr. I created this channel because if you know my homie Game Guru channel, I made the announcement that I'm going to be a dad soon. I'm going to have a beautiful baby daughter in a month or so. So I thought it would be an advantageous opportunity to create a channel that's dedicated to making toys, games, and crafts for children age 1 month all the way to 5 years, for boys and girls, and just very safe, fun, and creative things that both parents and children could do together and just have a blast using. Now, one of the critiques I've gotten a lot of from my homie Game Guru channel is from parents. I don't really make that many toys, games, and crafts for girls. Now, as you can understand, that I'm a male, and it's just geared in me to make a lot of stuff for boys. But I understand, and especially since I'm going to be a father of a little girl soon, it makes sense for me to make more toys and games and crafts for young girls. So I thought, even though my daughter's not here yet, I'm going to start the ball rolling with this first video and show you guys how to make your very own very simple hopscotch. Hopscotch on the go. It'll be ridiculously inexpensive to make. You can reconfigure it how you want, and you could add whatever touches you need, and it's going to be a cool hopscotch game for your daughter to play with indoors, outdoors, anywhere you want. Now, the beauty of my design here, and that you'll really enjoy, is that every piece here is transferable and can be rearranged. Create your own hopscotch masterpiece. The sky is the limit. There's absolutely no limit to how you can rearrange these things. That's the beauty of this design. So to get this craft off the ground, you're just going to need some very basic materials. So you could get some Bristol board. You can usually get 2 pieces for about $1. Even some places sell them for 25 cents each. So I would say maybe get perhaps 4 to 5 pieces. You could probably make 4 out of each piece of Bristol board. You need a good sturdy ruler. This is just my extra long ruler, but a regular ruler will work. Pencil, crayons, a good pencil and eraser, and scissors. Now with each square that I made, I just chose to do 14 inches by 14 inches. So a perfect square, but it's completely up to you how big you want to make it. Now when it comes to the design, the reason why I did this design is that I want to be rich and colorful. And the middle space here is if I want to throw numbers in, or the alphabet. So make hopscotch a learning experience for my daughter. So when she uses this, I could put numbers in there so we could add up the numbers as she's hopping along, or maybe even put a photo of her in here. So that's why I put the circle space in there. And then of course just different colors, just to make it colorful. So starting with our big old piece of Bristol board, and depending on the dimensions you want to use, I use 14 inches by 14 inches. We cut out one piece. Actually, you could cut out all the pieces you want, but only on one piece you put your design. So once you finish your design, you put it, trace it out on with your pencil, and then what we're going to do is we're going to cut out this design, and that becomes a stencil for all the other pieces. So it makes it easier to copy your design from piece to piece. So here's some examples of the stencil. This one's just on normal paper. This one's on the Bristol board, so you can see it's nice and sturdy. And I could use this on every single piece of Bristol board to trace out every one of the designs that you see here. From there, once you have all your designs and all the pieces, you can now color them in. So as you can see for the outline, I used black, and this is just marker. So I used black marker to do the outside, and then as you can see I started with this one and I used blue, and then I'll put the red, purple, and green, or whatever colors you want into each space. Now when it comes to coloring in your design, there's different materials you can use. And I want to show you the different ways I've colored it in. Now this is the part that you as an adult could color in, but it's more fun if you have your child do the coloring and they could use whatever materials you want. But I just want to show you what it looks like when you use different types of coloring materials. So this one here is magic marker in different colors. So you can see the stroke lines when they're using it, but it still gives a nice solid color when you're using magic marker. This one here is pencil crayon, and this is the one I used for my main hopscotch. So it's far more tedious and time consuming, but you can see the color is far more even. Sorry that it's a little bit smudged here, but you can see a more even color, and both mom, dad, and the kids could do this together and it comes out nice. So I prefer pencil crayon. This one here is normal crayon. As you can see, it's a little bit more rough. The color's not as uniform, but this is pretty much the result of when you're using crayon. I'm not the biggest fan of crayon, but for young kids who don't have the dexterity to use pencil crayons, crayon is the way to go, and for them this is their hopscotch, so they're going to love it regardless. And this is with fine marker. So it looks like the pencil crayon, but these markers are far more expensive to get. I have them in my collection. If you want to use fine markers, which give it a more solid color, but still the consistency of pencil crayon, you could use those as well. But I suggest You can use pencil crayon, or for the younger kids, just use crayon, and it'll look amazing. Put whatever colors you want into it. So I hope this has been very helpful to make your own hopscotch design. And just to give you a little bit more information, I made 2, 4, 6, 8 normal size squares, and then a bigger square for the top. And with the bigger square, don't let it intimidate you. It's still the original design, as you can see. I just extended it a little further. And the length of this from one side to the other is just the length of 2 pieces side by side. So the top piece is just 2 of these pieces side by side, but again, it's up to you how you want to design this. If you want this for outdoor application, it's very simple. All you need to do is laminate each piece or put a varnish on it, and that'll make it waterproof. So if your kids want to play outside with it, they can. And if you want to ensure that they won't slip and slide as they're hopping on it, you could add, these are drawer liners. These drawer liners you could buy at the dollar store, most hardware stores. They cost like $1 each, and even with this one roll that I got from the dollar store, I could put it on the back of each of these. Just glue it on, staple it on. Actually, I wouldn't say staple, just glue it on, even with white glue, and it'll stop it from sliding on smooth surfaces like hardwood like I have here. So there you go, guys. It's a simple tutorial on how to do your very own paper Bristol board hopscotch, and I hope your kids have fun with it and you guys participate together and make this fun craft. And this is just video number 1. I'm really looking forward to coming out with very simple, inexpensive, and fun ways to make different toys, games, and crafts for you and your young children. And especially when my daughter is born, I'm looking forward to working with my daughter to make fun crafts for everyone. And especially for the girls out there, don't worry. I have some great ideas coming. And for the parents and teachers out there, don't worry. Make some requests. Ask me what you want to see. The Homemade Game Guru is here to help. So you guys take care. As for me, it's time to play some hopscotch.